What is this? Next to you is the River Douglas. Well, that must be the River Douglas. Our challenge is to follow the Douglas east to find the source located somewhere upon the winter hill, the Rivington Moors. The true distance is unknown, but by sharp calculation can be around 50 to 60 kilometres. Cue the music. Ooh, I'm going in. It's gone everywhere. Well, if anyone would like the bog, please take it now. I don't think I'm getting across that thing. Hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of the River Douglas, the sea to the source. As you can see, this is the River Douglas, and currently, as of yesterday, I got up to here. Well, not here exactly, but I actually got to Parbold, which is just probably a kilometre over there to the town centre. I can even see some of the buildings over there. But today I've started off from this point because where I left off there was a part where the houses and the back gardens backed onto the Douglas, so I obviously can't walk through someone's back garden. So today we have got a lot of mileage to cover. I think it's actually coming up to 11 now. I've actually taken about an hour out of my day, maybe a bit more, to actually get here because I've had to walk all the way back down the canal from Hesketh, from Wigan to here. So I'm going to see how far I can get. Hopefully I'll be able to get into Wigan and out into the other side of Wigan, just so, you know, we can move this challenge on a little bit, because it might even come to a third episode really, or a third day. So yeah, what else have I got to say? Let's just get it cracking. May as well also say, I don't know if you can see over there, there's a house there. That's probably where Parbold starts, over there. Parbold's just over there. That's Parbold Hill. I think you can see a church right there. There's a spire of it, I think. Pretty sure that's Parbold Hill, but it's over there somewhere. And right where I am right now is the start of the valley. So there's Parbold, and that is Hesketh up there. So obviously, because a river is going to be inside of a valley, I'm going to be heading straight this way. I don't know really what to expect. I only know a few bits of this river where, alright, I know quite a bit from this part, as this is pretty much where I grew up, etc, etc. I think I might start off with a banana. I didn't eat this yesterday and it got a bit bruised, so may as well. Oh, here we go. We've got to make the Dougie, or Dougie, Douglas, Dogster. Alright, enough of that. And the sun's coming out. So I just gotta say, I do apologise. Oh, for God's sake, please walk. Thank you very much. So as I was gonna say, I do apologise for yesterday's video, as it was really windy. I don't know why, because today, alright, it just kicked up a little bit then, but it's not as windy today. So hopefully, should have a bit more of a clearer video today. And hopefully these batteries will last a little bit longer and I'll be able to charge them. Because what happened was, I stuck the white GoPro battery on charge when it ran out, made sure it would, you know, stay on charge, and then when the blue one ran out, looked in my bag, it was still connected, everything, you know, but the power bank just wasn't on. Have I just Where's the doggy gone? Doggy! Yes, I've lost a doggy already. About 5 minutes in. I need to cross this little ditch. For God's sake. Ooh. It looks crossable. There is a fence in the way though. Alright, never mind. I was going to show you guys first-hand footage of sticking it on my head. But I can't because some person at GoPro.hq made it so that you can't actually stick the GoPro thing with this case, the hardened case or whatever you'd want to call it. You can't stick that on the same mount. Oh shit, there's a dead fucking thingy in there. Rest in peace. Ugh. Yeah, you can't stick the head mount. How am I going to do this? Just jump over there, I guess. Oh, that was fucking... Right, how do I get up? Well, at least this is working somewhat. Oh. Right. Boom, done it. Now, where's our doggy? There's actually a farm up there. So I hope that car, what's on the road, doesn't come down here. And we're back with our doggy. It's a little bit shallower down here. And the banks are a little bit, what would you call them? Wider and more dirt. It's not that sandy, clay kind of stuff down here. This is the proper farmland stuff. And it turns out they've just turned on the wind. That does not make any sense. For a complete hour and a half walking down here, there was no wind at all. Now it's just turned into this brisk, freezing wind that's now numbing my hands again. And we've got a fence. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Oh, broken it. Oops. Oh, that's not going to work. Yeah, I don't want to put my pressure on that because I'm going to fall off it. There we go. Fence number 2, I think. No, number 3. This one's easy. Got a bit of a deathly drop though. Oh no! Get off! You. What's on me? Ah. Successfully past that farm without any altercations. That looks a bit like a swamp. So before I was mildly interrupted by a fence, I was going to show you. Alright, chill out. I was going to show you, I'll tell you about what is the first leg of this journey. So, as I've already said, that... Oh, there's a grouse. Meow. So, as I've already said, I've just come along the canal, which is just over there somewhere. I didn't buy all these trees. There's all this bit of farmland, which is going to lead me towards Gathurst, past Ackley Bridge, or should I say past Apley Bridge and then to Gathurst. Apley Bridge where me and the boys used to sesh, and we have got all these twists and turns. It's just this basically for a little bit, then we're probably into a bit of a woodland bit, and we're passing the Gathurst Weir, or Weir, whatever you call it. It's actually recently been remodelled, so it's some cool kind of waterfall thing, so we can have a look at that. And then what's next? Just after that, past the, what's it called, Gathurst Horsefield or Horse Club, or what are you doing with your horses around here? Past all of that, then we get into Wigan. Now, I have absolutely no idea what to expect when I'm getting into Wigan, because obviously it's Wigan and sometimes people can be a bit rowdy, but hopefully I shouldn't attract too much attention, even though I've got a bit of a bag on my back. Well, again, that doesn't really matter, hopefully. And before we get to Wigan though, we have got a bit of a woodland to get through, and which actually backs on to Hinds. So yeah, we've got Hinds to, well, obviously I'm not going into Hinds, but got the back end of Hinds to have a meddle about with. Got a bridge here, a gate. That's not going to work. Just jump it. Oh, no public access. I shall wait for these people to pass. Alright, they're slacking. This gate's a bit buggered. Right, I know this is going to be a bit of a disturbing sight, so if you're a bit squeamish about dead animal parts, please look away. But if you'd just like to question what the fuck I'm seeing right now, like, what the fuck has happened here? Like, seriously, there's about 20 dead things here, even more. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 2 ducks, and there's this. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, is that a sheep? What the hell is going on here? There's a dead deer. What the fuck? What's going on? There's just a load of dead shit. Like, there's some more dead stuff. What the fuck? That's so random. It's like the Indominus Rex from Jurassic World. There's just been a whole just killing everywhere. Like, I'm being serious. If that's some farmer just come down here and just thought, oh yeah, you know what, it's my Saturday afternoon, I'm just gonna whip out my shotgun and start blasting shit, mate, I'll come and blast your fucking head off, dickhead. Okay, so apart from that, what the hell was going on there, we've got the duggy there, and we've got a bit of a pond. I don't know if I'm going to have to go up there or around it that way. I'm not sure. Yeah, that looks to be a bit of a swamp that way, but I'm going to test it. Go this way. Just green bins everywhere. Alright, we're back at the duggy. Not that I ever left it, but you know. Pretty sure this is just a round path so I can get through. Alright then, we've got this. Bit of a dent in the path. Someone's been down here. And we're getting up this. Oh, bollocks. Alright, got a bit of a fence here. I might have to jump, but for now we've got a bit of a deer track. Some fresh footprints there. Getting quite close to the duggy here actually. And we're into some woods for a bit. This is all where the giant hogweed is as well. Some there, or there. This is what I was saying yesterday. All this, if I was doing this in summer, it would practically be impossible. You can see all the dead stems of it. I would literally be walking through a forest of giant hogweed and I would not get out the other side unscathed. I think there's a farm up there. Still got this way though. Duggy's right there. Okay, got another fence. Might just be able to slip this one. And there, just behind that tree line, is the first sights of Apley Bridge. I'm pretty sure, I forgot the road of it. It might be Back Lane. I don't think it is Back Lane though. Back Lane's to the north side of Apley Bridge. This is the south side. Oh, that goes all the way up towards Roby Mill, I'm pretty sure. Towards the what's it called? St. John's Seminary? The old seminary. That's all the monks used to go to. I can see a ditch and I can hear a river. Uh-oh. It's not too bad. Certainly crossable. For deers at least. Get off! What's that? Is that a pipe? Is that concrete? Yes. Easy. And there's Apley. I think that's the bridge in right there. Mr. Glover used to work there, I think. And also Mr. Dingle. Let me sesh benches. And here is Apley Bridge. Oh. So I'm actually going to have to use this park here to get back onto the river, because obviously there was a house in the way. And the only reason I know this route is because I came down here with Mr. Jump and Mr. Dingle where one time about 7 years ago, because I told them, oh, let's go into these woods here and walk it back, screw the canal, and then they managed to show me a way through this park, through the woods, so we'll use it to commemorate the boys. Only problem is, I did it 7 years ago. I just don't remember how we did it. I'm guessing this way. I don't remember doing this, but it was one night sometime. I even think I was drunk. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump that. No, found another way through. Just a bit precarious. Although, oh no, I can just gladly get onto this field because someone's already knocked this fence down. So the river actually goes along and hugs the canal for a bit, so I'm just going to walk directly over this field. I know it's a bit cheaty, but there's kind of no point considering I'm low on time. There's a house right there, so should be alright. And I don't want to look weird in front of the people walking on the canal because it's quite popular, as you can see that guy over there. And as well, that is Apley Bridge East, I think. Is it? Yeah, I think it is. That's the end of Apley Bridge, or should you say the start of Apley Bridge, depending on which way you're coming. Got a farm up there, quite a big one actually. Hopefully no one is active at the moment. It is Sunday, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't mean shit to farmers. Dougie is just right there. We're coming up to it now. As you can see, I mean, I don't know if you can see, but as I said before, the canal is really popular. People there, and there's probably another couple behind them as well. Hey, doggy boy, did you miss me? It's definitely a lot quieter down here. Well, in terms of the current of the stream. Alright, we've got a curve in the river now. Comes back this way, so I'll head this way. And we're heading into the woods. Gonna have these woods for quite a bit now. If I can remember where it actually pops out. I'll have to have a look, because there is, as I said before, there's a horse paddock equestrian centre, or whatever you call it, whatever I just said, and I obviously don't want to be saying nay to the horses. I could try a ball stranger on this one. Ooh, that's a bit... Ooh, there we go, around the deer tracks. Dougie's just there. Yeah, I'll go up here so I can get a bit of a view. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it, but if you can hear that whoosh sound, that is the gaffer's weir, or weir, or whatever you want to call it. Don't get too cocky. I'll have him in the river. Ooh, dear. This hopefully isn't going to be a repeat of yesterday. There we go. Now, there has actually been people down here, but not too recently. I just want to say, like, if you're saying things like, oh yeah, I own this land, get off it, why don't you come clean it up? You know, just saying. Ooh, that's a bit mouldy. Don't break. Right then, here we are. This is the horse paddock fields, or whatever you want to call them. There's no horses in here just yet. They're normally about here, probably in the summertime. But we've got the Gaffer's Bridge, or whatever you want to call it. One of my favourite sesh spots, or one of my previous sesh spots. But we'll be going to one of my favourite ones right now. Open. Open, open. Oh, there we go. Just got to say it 3 times and it works. Smells like poo around here. I think we've got the culprit. Right, here we are, at my sesh spot. Right, that's the doggy. I think I'm going to have a little bit of a break here. Well, not much of one. Let's have some nuts, have a bit of a drink, and we'll go over what's going to be happening next. I think we shall have an orange, wherever I can put this, some nuts, and I'll have a bit of melon as well. It'll stay here. I think you can see over there, well, I don't know if you can see it, but this canal is crowded today. I mean, it's a bit weird, isn't it? 9 to 5s. You go working on the, you go working in the week, and then you weekend on the weekend. I'm out here on a Sunday, mate. Cheers. Cheers in Spanish. Alright, so I'll put this on the screen. Up next, as I said, we've got the horse paddock, whatever it's called. Dean Dane. Is it Dean Dane? Oh no. Gathers horses. So I'm gonna have to get onto a somewhat of a public footpath and then cross Gathers Lane, because I can't obviously go through someone's horse thing, and then I get back onto, well, somewhere near the river. I don't know how I'm going to do that though. Oh no, I do know how I'm going to do that, because there's a restaurant. But anyways, out into some fields, back into some woods, nice bit of woods there, following that through, and then there might be a bit of a problem with a house, although that looks, it looks doable, but there might be a bit of a problem there. Just passing through a little bit of my local woodland, well, at least one of them. There's the Dean Brook. I'm going to have a short goodbye for our mate the Dougie for a little bit whilst we navigate this horse, whatchamacallit. Got a bit of a view up to Winter Hill up there, if you can see that. That's where we're going. Dougie's just down there somewhere. Tell you what, shall we go down there? Yeah, let's do it. Hey, look at that. Can't stop me. Whatever that is. Dougie should be up here. Yeah, there he is. I don't know why I'm putting genders towards this river, to be honest. Oh, for God's sake, we've got a bloody whatever that is. I think there is a little land bridge here. Yeah. Ooh. I don't know how far I can follow this. This looks alright. Don't worry, Dougie. We're back. This is adjacent, I think that's the right word, to an old, I think it's a war bunker thing. I'm not sure. Because on the other side of the Dougie and on the other side of the canal, there's some sort of, there's not anything there really, but I think there's some sort of war bunker. I don't actually know what it is, because I've not been able to actually see in it. There are pictures of it on the internet, but there's like these, I think they've made them into bat houses, and under the floor, which is probably all flooded, there's these bunkers. I would like to actually get in them, but like I said, I think they're all flooded. Now I think we do, oh yes we do, yeah. Oh wait, no, is that a Dougie? Yeah, that's a Dougie. Yeah, this way. Up there you can see the cigarette, or the cigar of Heinz. I don't know how clear that is there, but we don't care about Heinz. Ducks. Right, let's see what's going on here, shall we? I can see some more ducks there. I think we've got a bit of a input of a small river here. I might have to jump it up there. Yes, I'm definitely gonna have to jump it, not jump it. Yeah, I'm gonna head up, back up here. Fun fact, this is a field where I found some Liberty caps. If anyone knows what they are. Hopefully the Fed don't come down here and start digging it all up, because I'll smack you straight back into the Astros, buddy. Right, one of these. Allow me over. Oh, how do I do it? Oh, I am stuck. Get off. Dougie is just about 10 metres that way. You probably can't see due to all the foliage, but it's quite a deep one, quite a deep bank around here. quite full actually. I've got to say, around here in summertime it is absolutely beautiful. I mean, it might be a bit congested, but it's definitely beautiful. And there we have the start of Wigan. I don't know if you can see that funnel there, that chimney. I don't know which one it is. I don't know if it's Treacherfield or Mains Park one, the college, or what was the college. So here I am at Martland Mill Lane. I'm going to have to get onto the canal for a bit, because obviously there's a thing in the way over this bridge. And there is Scott Lane. Right, I'm going to try and find the Dougie again. I don't know if I can find it and keep following along, because it gets a bit iffy around here. Oh no, there he is. It's just I don't know where these paths lead. Right, back to the bloody canal. Never mind then. I need a battery change as well. Ooh, what's this? Are you powering off? Red fishy cunt lad. We are in Wigan. Dougie's just down there. I am not going down there, by the way. This is the marshland right next to JJB. No, it's not called JJB, is it? Anymore. Rest in peace, JJB. It's now called Fitness First. What the hell is that? I prefer JJB, to be honest. But yeah, lots of good memories there, especially, well, in both of them, to be honest. We got they had jungle gyms. I don't know what it was actually called, but they had jungle gyms in that bit there. They used to do football in the football bit. Then they had that the yellow branded Ninja Warrior, but it's not called Ninja Warrior. I forgot what it was called. Bounce? No, it wasn't that. I forgot. Bounce UK? I don't know. I forgot. Well, yeah, now they've got Ninja Warrior there. It's a nice place, that. And then obviously you've got the stadium, Wigan Latics. Right, we're gonna get onto the stadium way now, just for a little bit whilst we get to the saddle junction, and then I think we'll be able to get onto some sort of path. I think it's called the River Trail. Oh yeah, just for a little bit of LP lore. I used to work there, first in the kiosks, serving pies and pints and all that kind of stuff. I always got the pies to take home, and then I worked on the doors as well. That was a bit boring. Some even deeper lore, way back in the day, when I used to come from my Nana Bess's. Used to walk from my nan's, come here and watch a game. Oh, I'm not really into football, to be honest. It was more my dad had to bring me along and coax me with sweets to stay. That didn't work very well. Well, yeah, I've got some nice memories to it, and I'm sure people who come here have got some good memories too. Here's our Dougie, repping the Latics. And we're into the mixer. Got all the Robin Park retail, whatchamacallit, over there. Got the gym. Used to play tennis, badminton. What else did I do in there? God knows what. We're about to enter one of Wigan's back alleys. Beautiful. And the Dougie is just right there. Asda's. So that's where we leave our Dougie for a little bit. Now we just got to get past the saddle junction. It's quite hectic. And I think our little path is at the side of Screwfix there. I'm not sure though. there is, I'm pretty sure that's the Treacherfield mill, isn't it? It's got some renovations on it. Oh wait, no. There's that, the pointy thing. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, behind trees. So just for a little information, it is 2:30. I've not actually been checking up on the time this whole episode, but yeah, I think, pretty sure it was 11 when I started this. Now, as I said, it's 2:30. I think I'm going to go, well, as far as these batteries will, because I've currently got the white one charging in my pocket now. I'm going to have to check it in a minute. But it lasts, well, yesterday the charger just, well, it just stopped working. It just didn't work. So it's one of those, isn't it? I'm just going to see how far I can get. Obviously, at about 5 or 6, I'm going to completely lose all the lights. So there's going to be no point in videoing this. Hang on a minute. Is that a doggy? Oh, bollocks. Weird, isn't it? They used to have all this beautiful architecture, all these stones, 1921. You know, you got these days is just some plastic facade. Oh. So what we just went on then was 14 Meadows Road. Going to get onto Corporation Street. And we got the Dougie to the left somewhere. Just a load of stuff through there. So just for a little information update, I'm going to have to get onto the main road, I'm pretty sure Chapel Street and Rivers Street, because the Dougie's going to go under all this industry stuff, and obviously I can't just walk through someone's industry. And it goes over a train track, a load of roads and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to try and find a place where I can, well, get to the end of Wigan, basically. He is somewhere over there, and it's heading this way, I think. There it is, just down there in them, I don't know if you can see that. Right, I've just managed to break this thing which connects to the what's-it, which I've been whizzing about all the time. So I'm afraid there's going to be no more cool shots, just scenic ones. And there is Wigan's back alley, King Street. I think that's Victoria Street. I'm probably completely wrong. And that's the swimming baths as well. Grand Arcade parking there as well. Now we're off down here. Should be able to find the duggy in a bit. There it is. And we've got a path as well. Skulls Bridge, 1987. This is Skulls, if anyone didn't know. And that, right ahead, is Wigan Little Theatre. Whatever I just said. Wigan Little Theatre. And there's more cameras round here than bloody Manchester. Or a prison. 1893. Parbold Street Bridge, 1987. That's when it was reconstructed. Just going to cross this road. I don't think we're going to get through Wigan without seeing one of those. Mr. MC Finchy. And the Pure Gurners. Oh, there's another one. It's almost tradition at this point. I would like to say that from this point on we get into a bit more of the wilderness, should we say, a bit more of the moorland and less farmland. Well, like I said, a bit more adventurous kind of stuff, where it's probably going to get, alright, I wouldn't like to say it's going to get rough, but it's going to get a little bit more inclined, should we say. So I'm going to do that for another episode, maybe tomorrow. I'm going to pick up from this exact position. Hope you've all had a nice time, and see you later.